Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. Hello, Mr. Ghost Rider. How are you doing today, good sir?
A little bit better. Been sick all week, but we're getting there.
You should feel better. We have a nice booster bundle just for you now.
Uh, yeah. Well,
You
I'm
don't
more
like the
interested.
booster bundle.
It's funny. I when I clicked on your video there, I thought that the chroma that was on your thumbnail was in there. I'll be like, oh, that looks pretty cool, and then I realized, oh, that's just what they chose to put on the cover.
No, it should be there. I think it's the comic chroma or something like that. I forget the
Is
actual
it?
name. Yeah, I
Okay.
think it is. It is one of the chromas, but it looks weird on the style.
Hmm. Because it
Uh,
looks
s-
good on the Flashpoint style. It looks good, so I might have to get it.
so, guys, if you want to join the group, send me a tell. I'm not sure how many. Oh, it seems we have a full group already.
Not a surprise.
Oh, we have a nice. He's using the red vinyl neon chroma material for the flash. It looks really good.
It does.
And yeah, Bat Arknight did a good job at creating a Batman type mask.
Yeah, it's really unique. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that before.
Yeah, it's the Batwoman mask mixed with a V slimline, I think.
Yeah, it looks good.
Hello, Erish. Hello, Thomas Brooks. So tonight we will play the Save the Universe missions. Uh, because we are getting 3 times the currency for the Save the Universe missions. The menu is lagging as usual. Also, they've added a tab, full playlist. So if we were to click, let's say, on full playlist, it would occur for any of those missions. Although, seeing how we are a full group already, it would just occur for the raids. And in the raids, we have Inner Sanctum, we have a Throne of the Dead, and we have the Power Core. And I did notice that, let's take a quick look at the combat rating. Everyone seems to be over 324, so I'm not sure if 324 we can play the regular version of the mission. Let's find out. Hello, Mr. Jeffrey Lane. Hello, your Barton. Your Batman is pretty good, Bart.
Which one's him?
I think he's the Reverse
Reverse Flash
Flash.
Earth 8? Yeah. Yeah, it looks like the movie one, isn't it? The new one?
Yes, the new Robert Pattinson one, which isn't out yet.
I honestly, when it comes to the Batman movies, I usually go see them like right away. But I think I might wait on it on this one.
Yeah, I'll wait too. I'm not sure if I'm ready for Batman Twilight.
Well, it's not that I don't hate on him. It's just I don't think I'm ready for another DC movie. Like the last few were so rushed. I don't know. I don't think I'm ready. I think I'll wait till they make a new phase.
Well, the last ones we got, what was it? Suicide Squad, Harley Quinn,
Yeah.
Birds of Prey. Yeah, although I didn't see Suicide Squad, I heard mixed reviews. Some people seems to like it, some people seems to not like it at all. Oh, I'm sure you're coming up with new ideas, Jeffrey. But yeah, they do reuse some of the previous auras or materials. Like right now, they're reusing the time torn stuff. Let's switch to Troller.
It actually looks pretty cool though, that stuff.
The time torn?
Yeah, I actually like the new ones.
I haven't tried. I only checked the auras, which are technically almost like just a back piece, but I haven't tried the materials just yet.
Okay, we're doing Fortress.
The Arctic sure is chilly this time
Our
of
friend
year.
Batman Rebirth is asking if we're excited about
Get ready to face the worst.
New Way Home.
Sticky
No Way
massive
Home.
blockade outside.
I have
We
mixed
have no
feelings
way
about
of
that.
knowing how far Brainiac's control
I
of the
kind of am
Sunstone
because
crystals goes inside the fortress
it's the
itself.
Tobey Maguire characters
Resistance
coming
may
back.
be heavy,
I'm
so be on
excited
your
for that,
guard. Take it slow.
but at the same time, it's like
Just think
a lot of movies when they bring old characters back, they tend to ruin them in one way or another.
Yeah, that's been the modus operandi for quite some time.
So
yeah, it's scary that they might. Hopefully, they're not bringing them back just to literally assassinate the character like they've been doing for quite some time.
yeah, it's like every movie and every game and just literally any media.
Well, actually,
They
it's
always kill
something.
characters.
Yeah, any media. They've been doing that for even for the comics for quite some time. Like at some point, they had replaced pretty much all the classic Marvel characters. And then they had this event called Generation, where they brought back the old characters to team up with the new character. But in the end, it was just the old character came back just to validate the new character and say how much the new character was so much more awesome than the older character. So they didn't do a bait and switch, but they brought back the old character that people wanted to see. But then they took a crap all over those characters. So hopefully they won't do that with Tobey Maguire and. Well, Andrew Garfield, I don't care. They could crap over him. I didn't like that version, but I would be sad if they did that to Tobey Maguire.
Yes, agreed. I love Tobey Maguire. Apparently, he's actually, I mean, we don't know him personally, but apparently he's kind of an asshole on set, though.
I don't care. I try to stay away from the behind the scenes stuff. It's something I've been trying to do for a long time. Like way back when with comics, we had magazines like Amazing Heroes or Comic Scene, and too often you would read the articles in those magazines, and you would realize that holy crap, comic book artist so and so or comic book writer so and so is an asshat. And so at some point I stopped reading those magazines, and I try to do the same with movie stars. Although probably one of the reasons why movie stars are not as popular as they once were, and they spend, I would say, a little too much time on Twitter, and now people can see that a lot of those movie stars are not good people, so makes it more difficult to stay fans of those people.
You like that cutscene?
It was alright. Although there was an evil Marvel character blocking the way somehow.
That was a complete accident. It was still funny though.
Our friend Jeffrey says he knows the plot of No Way Home. He's not going to say anything. It's very considerate of you, Jeffrey, not to spoil it for everyone else.
I mean, just by a trailer you can kind of figure it out. By almost every trailer you can figure out the plot of everything.
Yeah. And our friend Yo Barthon is saying that the Flash Season 8 is off to a good start. That's nice.
Unfortunately, I don't really watch it anymore, so.
Yeah, I haven't watched either, so. But I'll probably watch. Usually I try to watch the crossover.
Yeah. See, I tried watching the season before the new one came out, but the moment I saw that they put Speed Force lightsabers, I'm like, okay, I'm turning off the TV.
Oh yeah, that was not good.
That was got to be the cringiest thing I've ever seen on the CW.
Yeah, and that's saying something, because there was a lot of cringe for quite some time on the CW shows, and they were able to outdo themselves with that lightsaber fight. So yeah, it was not good.
No,
But I'll probably if there's a crossover, like we had the Crisis on Infinite Earth crossover, we had the Crisis on Earth X. I kind of like those crossovers, even if you don't watch the rest of the shows. The crossovers sometimes can be kind of fun.
Yep.
Oh,
The
Jeffrey's
only
saying.
thing is,
Jeffrey's saying. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay. I was just saying that the only thing I don't like with the crossovers is that you can tell the budget is so low. You know, it's like you have all these characters, you want it to be epic and everything, but they still cut back on everything, and it's just so disappointing at many times.
Well, it's still a TV budget, and ironically enough, the more they make more new seasons, and the more they try to slash the budget. There's a whole bunch of reasons behind that.
It's just sad on a crossover because it's a big event, you know.
Yes. Jeffrey is saying that the crossover is happening right now, so it might be worth it to check an episode or two just to see the crossover.
Steal your thunder, Superman.
You're saying that the Flash crossover is happening at the beginning of the season.
Stop now, Lex.
So yeah, I guess we'll have to take a look. Oh yeah, Despero was the villains announced for the crossover this time. So yeah, we'll probably do that. And Batman Rebirth is asking, have you seen Dragon Ball Z? I'm not a Dragon Ball Z fan. I was way too old when Dragon Ball Z was a thing.
And this time, I see you've brought
I never really grew up with it either. So
Back to the Phantom Zone.
never really been a big fan of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know some characters just because some of my friends like it. You know,
Yeah,
but
it
besides
through
that-
popular culture. Yeah, you kind of know what Dragon Ball Z is, and there was a movie and all that stuff. But I haven't really watched the show, so I know of Dragon Ball Z. I kind of know what the character looks like, and that's pretty much the extent of it.
Like the furthest of my my extent is like Goku and like Gohan and like I think there's someone I don't know a Skell or something like that. I don't know, something like that. And then that's all the characters I know. Like I don't know anything. Although I probably should, considering half my friends are into anime.
Oh, our friend Jeffrey is going to send some cool ideas to the dev. I do that, Jeffrey. Obviously, they don't do all your ideas, but they've done quite a few in the past. So if you can suggest them good ideas, it would be nice. And Mr. Ghost Rider, I should say, have you been able to upgrade some of your artifacts with the double XP?
Yeah, I have. Hold on, let me see. I got my which one is it? My Mystic Symbol of the 7 upgraded to 142 right now, so it's getting up there.
Yeah, I've updated the strategist card to 200, so I'm trying it right now. Hopefully, it won't be wasted. But I had to transfer, like, I had to take all the Ant Metal from my alternate characters and send them to my multiverse in order to be able to do that.
Wait, did I just get 8? Oh yeah, that's right. There's
It's
triple,
double,
or
triple,
double.
triple, even better.
I just realized that. Oh crap! Sweet. I can get the full fusion gear then easier.
That was the whole point of playing these missions today, because we have the triple currency. Yeah, Flash being the villain in the future, it's starting to be an old trick now. They keep on doing that over and over.
They kind of do that with every character, to be honest. Like, it doesn't matter what character you like, there's always an evil version of them.
Oh yeah.
Bow, Earthling.
Yeah, but it seems like nowadays that's all they do.
Well, it's like we've seen all the stories of them, what's it called, fighting villains and stuff, right? And so now they know that, you know, eventually your character is strong enough to outbeat all of them eventually, you know?
Sure.
And so the only thing that can beat them is themselves, so I
Nah,
guess that's their logic.
Oh, there's that, but there's also comic book creators don't want to create new characters in the comics anymore, or in movies for that matter, because they don't get much money from those creations anymore.
You will tremble.
And it's something that's been happening for. It's not an accident. If like some of the last popular characters Marvel had was like Deadpool or Cable, because after that, comic creators pretty much stopped creating characters for Marvel, and they started creating characters from themselves, either at Image or other places like that.
I haven't really followed Image in the last like 5 years.
Last time I followed Image was Invincible. So it's been a while.
Yeah. And even the little bit that I did, it was like barely anything. I don't know why, you know, Disney or whatever just doesn't buy everything and just combine it all. You know?
Well, assuming they can, like, in order to be able, let's say, to buy DC, they would have to either buy AT&T, or AT&T would have to decide to sell DC Comics to Disney, which will probably never happen.
It would just make things easier in the long run, I think.
Not really, because look, now they have Disney now have the Fantastic Four and the X-Men, and they haven't done anything with them just yet. One of the nice things in the past of having, let's say, X-Men and Fantastic Four with Fox and Spider-Man with Sony, and I'm sure I'm forgetting someone else, is that we would get a lot of superhero movies. But now if Marvel is producing all those movies, we'll only get like, what, 3 movies a year maybe? Assuming they can produce that much. As opposed to previously, you had multiple studios producing multiple movies. So at some point we almost had like 1 or 2 superhero movie a month because a lot of studios were producing the content.
That's true.
And also, we keep on hearing rumors that they're going to rebrand the X-Men like as the Mutants because the ladies in charge don't like the name X-Men.
I kind of saw that coming a long time ago.
Yeah, we've been expecting that for some time now.
Like,
and also another rumor is that the next Fantastic Four will have it's not going to be a white family.
what do you mean?
But they're going to race ban the Fantastic Four. I don't know if they'll make them black or Latino or something else, but it's not going to be the classic Fantastic Four, let's say.
You know what I can see them doing? Actually, I can see them doing this. If they're gonna make the Fantastic Four multi-race there, I can see them doing, what's his name there? What's the Human Torch's name again?
Michael B.
Johnny.
Jordan? Oh yeah, Johnny Storm, yeah.
Yeah, I could see him making him like a Latino. I can see keeping Sue white and Reed white. And I can see them making the Thing black guy. I can see them doing that.
We'll see.
If they're gonna do anything like that.
Jack Raven is asking, where can I get the new Genesis legs? You used to be able to get the new Genesis style. Once you reach level 30, you would get a little box with the new Genesis style in it. I'm not sure where you get that anymore. Last I got a character to level 30. It's a new style actually that you get at that point. So I'm not sure. And our friend Jeffrey is saying Sony is doing the Spider-Verse, and DC Warner Brothers is doing movies. So there should be a lot of movies coming up. Yeah, but again, you have only 2 studios. Previously, you had the Marvel movies, you had the Sony movies, you had the Fox movies, you had Universal. So it was spread out. It used to be spread out through multiple studios. And if multiple studios made multiple movies, you pretty much had 1 superhero movie a month, if not more. Nowadays, you'll be lucky to get maybe 3 a year.
You know, I'm glad that my characters that I liked, you know, at least existed. Because, you know, if they're going to change the characters, you know, that's totally fine in my opinion. You know, just as long as they don't ruin the old character, you know, that's fine.
Sure. So who goes left and who goes right?
I'm going to go left.
Guess I'll go right.
My group head through the left passage. Everyone else can follow the Kryptonian.
Alright.
And we have to stick with Lex and with Superman.
Yep.
Yeah, yo, Barthon, new Genesis comes from character creation, but at this point, if he's asking for it, he's probably already in the game. So it's probably too late for him to get it at character creation. I guess one solution would be to create a new character, get the pants from there, and then use replay badges to purchase the style. That could be an option. Hello, Valid. Hello, Kurbokai. Welcome, guys.
Oh, there's a guy back here.
You're right, Jeffrey. They have the multiverse now, so they can have all the Fox property be part of the Marvel universe. Although they are going to bring back, from what I understand, they are going to bring back John Bernthal as the Punisher, and they're going to bring back what's his name, Charlie Cox as Daredevil. But it's not going to be the same Punisher and the same Daredevil. It's going to be the same actors, but it's going to be a brand new version with actors. Oh.
I'm going to get rid of you once and for all.
That's gotta be the ugliest aura I've ever seen in the game that Bizarro has.
Ah, you're so mean to poor Bizarro. It's not his fault if he looks weird. Izzy Droop is asking about my cape. That's the Amazonian Conqueror cape. It comes from the Flashpoint time capsule, but at this point, just buy it from the broker. Because you can only get the time capsule from the broker anyway. So instead of buying time capsule and hoping to get the cape, just buy the cape. Let's hope he does have the DD on his chest. I hope they give him a better costume. Supposedly he's going to make an appearance in Spider-Man No Way Home. But it's hard to know if it's only a rumor. There were some photos supposedly, but it's hard to tell if it's Photoshop or if it's actual legit photos.
Supergirl, attack.
Your Barton is asking, is it true you shut down the multiverse and clean it when downtime happens?
Yes,
Absolutely. I shut down everything.
Your herald.
Nah, when the server is shut down, I shut down like everyone else. Nothing I can do about that. I wish I had my own server. Sadly, it doesn't work like that.
Yes, Brainiac.
Oh, that'd be awesome if they can allow us to like rent a server or something like that. That'd be cool.
Jade is talking about the YouTube dislikes. Yeah, I don't know if they've done it already or if they're going to do it, but they're planning to remove the dislikes on videos. They're trying to claim that it's to protect small channels, but everyone knows it's bullcrap. It's to protect the bigger channels. When the bigger channels do something, let's say not very popular, like we had the Masters of the Universe not too long ago, that had a lot of dislike. That's why they're doing that.
Well, yeah, think about it too, right? When let's just say, for example, Call of Duty makes a trailer, okay? They're spending a lot of money to put it to advertise it everywhere, right? And
Probably.
if it's known that it's getting disliked, then it's not getting the proper attention, and people are gonna actually not buy it because it's known to have terrible ratings.
Yeah, but
so by doing
yeah.
that, you know, that's gonna discourage them to go on YouTube and advertise, and then YouTube's gonna lose money because of it.
Yeah, but
They don't want that
YouTube are using the excuse that they're trying to protect the feelings of smaller creators, when we all know that they're just trying to protect the as you just said, the people purchasing advertising on their platform.
I am invincible.
If you look
Yeah,
back at
Jeffrey.
Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare.
Sure.
They no, sorry, not Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare. A few years back. Holy crap! The moment that trailer came out, I think it was like reached almost like a few million or billion like freaking dislikes immediately. It was stupid.
Yeah. Well, it's the one way that people have to be able to voice their dissatisfaction with either a studio or a property. So, yeah, Jeffrey is saying that I can't really say it because YouTube are sometimes demonetizing channels that talk about that. But yeah, Jeffrey is. It's hard to argue with Jeffrey at this point.
I don't know what he said. I'll have to look at it later.
Your wills shall be broken.
Yeah, I've noticed actually. Not so much the big YouTubers that are like, you know, in the millions, but the smaller ones that have like, you know, a couple 100K or less. I've noticed that a lot of them getting demonetized left and right in the last year or so. And then they end up having to quit YouTube because they're not making money.
Batman Rebirth is saying that the Seize the Throne would give the new Genesis pants, so I guess you could try that. And Jade is saying probably bots most of the time. Now the bot excuse has been overused. Whenever there's a video that gets a lot of dislike, they claim it's bots. But if truly it was bots, where are the people that are supposed to like it? Like usually they'll say that it's only a few people that dislike the video, and they're using bots to mass dislike it. But when you see a video that has like 500 likes and 10,000 dislikes, if really it was bots, where are the people that actually liked the content? Like if it wasn't really bots, then you would see the people that do like the content, and sadly it doesn't happen. So that bot excuse, it's an excuse they've been using for quite some time, and it doesn't work.
It's quite simple. If you know that if it's bots, then the that are disliking the video, go in the comment section, see if there's more people disliking in the comment or liking.
Yeah, there's that. But although YouTube also had been deleting comments for some time, so that's another thing that quite doesn't help.
Well, you just gotta be careful with your keywords.
Sure. But no, not even then. There's comments I made where I didn't say anything that was offensive or anything like that, and YouTube would delete those comments. So, or even when I reply to people, I try to reply to as many comments as I can. Even if sometimes all I reply is thank you or thanks for watching or something like that, and YouTube would delete those. So at some point, YouTube was very proud to say that they added some bots to remove spam comments or something like that, and it turns out that their bots were removing a lot more than spam comments.
Yeah.
CDR, sorry, the group is full right now. But afterwards, we'll play the Save the Universe missions, and if we can, we will try to go play in the open world. So if you guys can join us in the open world.
It's a shame though, because one of the YouTubers I used to watch, his name is YDR. Okay. And he was a BeamNG. He used to play a game or simulator called BeamNG Drive, and he kept getting copyright, not copyright, sorry, what's the word I'm looking
Copyright
for?
claim?
Yeah, claims, demonetized, everything, and he did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong. He literally played everything by the book, and because of that, he doesn't make any money now. So now he has to quit YouTube because even though he's made channels before trying to get a work around it, YouTube hates him. You know, he doesn't done anything wrong.
Yeah. Well, there's another thing. Like there's a lot of people sadly in that situation. If they do something YouTube doesn't like, it doesn't matter. Even if you try to follow the YouTube rules, if you do something they didn't like, you're screwed.
It's bullcrap. It's like he didn't deserve anything, you know.
Yes.
Like that. He's just. Oh, he didn't swear. He didn't steal any content. He wasn't saying anything mean towards anyone. You know, he didn't play any music or copyrighted stuff, and somehow all this terrible crap happens to him. Makes no sense.
Yeah, Jeffrey's mentioning the Ghostbusters 2016. Yeah, that's I wouldn't say that's when it started, but it was a big issue at the time. Basically, a lot of people disliked Ghostbusters, and that's one of the time where they really pushed the idea that it's only a few haters. But if it was only a few haters, where were all the people that supposedly loved the movie? You would have seen as many likes as dislike. Like all the people that supposedly loved the content, they would have put a like, and that wasn't the case.
Thank you, Caleb, for freeing
That's
me
true.
from the Phantom Zone so I may reclaim Krypton's
Jade, you have to complete the main missions, and there's also a whole bunch of missions in the open world, the side missions that you can play to raise the level of your character. So you should try that before you delete and create a new character. Ah, thank you, Elias. That's much appreciated.
So this is the thanks I get for freeing you? You won't get rid of Lex Luthor
I like how
so
the
easily.
ice that they were in disappeared in the cutscene.
We've defeated you before, and we will again.
CDR for the style with the crown. It comes from Shazam Time Capsule, if I recall correctly. You're gonna have to either open Time Capsule and hope to get lucky, or just buy the crown from the broker, or the collections for the crown from the broker. I have a video
Wait.
about the crown, so just look it up.
Which crown is it?
I think he's talking about the crown, I forget the name. Crown of Solomon or something like that.
Grain of time. Holy crap, I almost got 40 grains of time. Almost.
Well, normally these raids give what? 10 currency, I think. So we should have 30 just from this one mission. Well, let's take a quick look. Yeah, I'm up to 74. So yeah, we got like a 30. So for the next one, I guess we're gonna have to use the custom play. Again, one more example why the new on-duty menu is so pointless. At this point, if you want to be able to select the one mission you really need, you have no choice. You have to use custom play.
Oh, you changed your outfit. I see. I like the one you were wearing at the start.
The one I was wearing at the start was my DPS, and this is my controller outfit.
You gonna use a new cosmic aura?
I'm not sure. It depends which color. I think the purple one was kind of nice, but somehow we cannot cure for those missions.
Someone under DCR maybe?
I guess we'll have. Let's see if we can try through Save the Universe, because that we just played the mission, so we should be able to play it. Let's see if we can start it from here and not get the power core.
Well, if it's the power core, then we just...
Yeah, we'll
not
have to stop
do it.
and start again.
I wonder if the reason why they're giving us triple the grain of time is to get so we can get the Fusionaut gear, because maybe you need the Fusionaut gear to get the high enough CR to get to the next episode.
Could be, but then they've added the new rewards. I'm sure a lot of people will spend their currency for the new rewards instead. So Jeffrey is talking about Ghostbusters. The critics seems to be having a hard time with the new Ghostbusters movie, which was to be expected. Basically, they seem to be trying to please the old fans, and whenever that happens, the critics really don't like that. Oh, Throne of the Dead. So I hope you had a good breakfast this morning. It's just going to be a bumpy ride. But from what I read so far, I don't think Ghostbusters 3 will make a lot of money. I guess we'll have to wait and see for that.
Why bother repairing your gear? It'll just break
Prepare
again.
yourselves. We face the god of death and the god
Is
of
this
war.
the event version?
This will not be easy, but we must prevail.
Probably. I'm not sure. Let's find out.
If it's the event version, it'll be easy.
Diana? Stay back.
Yeah, this is definitely the event.
We're gonna have to be careful because we don't have a healer. Although if it is the event version, then we should be fine.
should be melting them easily. Although reverse flash is needing to take a lot of damage.
JD is asking what are the benefits of allies in DCUO. There's some passive benefits you can get from some of the allies, and you can summon them in battle, but correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Flashpoint or Mr. Ghost Rider. I don't see a lot of people use the allies, am I wrong?
I see quite a few people use them. See, I don't see people using them if they don't have the good ones.
Oh, okay.
If they have the good ones, then I see them all the time. But if you know, like for people that have Oracle, I don't see people using the Oracle, you know, because it's a useless ally to use as an attack, you know.
Yeah.
But if it's a useful one, you know, like Reverse Flash or Cyborg, then yeah, I see it all the time.
We're on a schedule.
Well,
it just depends on the allies, really, and if people have them.
We shall see.
Robot is mentioning they probably just use them for the support allies. Yeah, that's quite possible, Izzy. And that was to be expected. They had to know that people would gravitate towards the only few allies that are really useful, and not really use the rest.
I got the essence.
So you take care of the essence. We'll
Yep.
try to take care of the mobs. But yeah, like some of the allies, like Oracle, but it takes so long to summon Oracle that you would have attacked 2 or 3 times while you try to summon her and do probably more damage.
Yes.
No, reverse flash is down. I don't see him.
He's actually still up.
Are you still up? Okay.
Now he's dead.
Okay, because he did send a tell saying he was down. Oh, there he is.
Where's the essence?
Did you get him?
I don't see any essence. Because Ares is still walking, so essence should be in somewhere.
Magus is mentioning most people use Oracle for a passive ability. Yeah, I see it a bit as a useless ability, but yeah, if you're in a mission, in a raid, and your gear is all broken down, then yeah, she repairs your gear pretty quickly.
Let me put it this way. Because I have her as a passive, I never have to repair my gear. Like, I'm not joking, I've never had to repair my gear.
Oh yeah, it repairs it quickly enough. But I still find it useless. Like, usually you can pretty much survive any fight without repairing your gear, and then between fights, go repair your gear if you really need to. Or even between missions most of the time. That's alright, Robart. Don't worry about that. Jade is asking, how do you play Dark Knight Metals? You have to go to the on-duty menu, and there's missions in the Dark Knight Metals Part 1 and Dark Knight Metals Part 2. But you need the combat rating. I forget the combat rating you need for those missions, but your combat rating needs to be fairly high for those missions.
Strike me.
There he is.
Oh, CDR says he thinks we've broken the ogre.
I don't know why Ares isn't going down every time I kill the essence. It's weird.
Could be we've hit a glitch.
It's odd. I mean, it doesn't really change anything, really. So. As long as he dies.
Well, we got rid of.
Oh, there you go. Now he's down.
Okay. There's a new wave of mobs. Ay, ay, ay. Oh,
There he is.
damn him. Okay. Nah, I'm gonna go down. Too many mobs.
Strike me.
I think a lot of people are down.
Yeah, it's because we don't have a healer.
This is what's great about the fire. I'm my own healer.
See, even your dog knows you're cheating.
Strike me.
One essence, don't spawn outside, please.
Again.
Oh,
Yes, the spawn right beside him.
Laughable.
Ares is almost down. Would be sad to fail now.
It would be.
Feel the thirst for war.
Now,
Oh no, all the mobs are attacking me. Sorry guys if I'm not looking at the chat. A bit busy trying not to die here.
Just die, Ares! Uh-oh.
Almost there. So close, so close.
Oh no, I gotta get the essence away.
Ah! I'm down. Greco Watson is asking how much cash does Multiverse drop for shaded comic material? I haven't dropped a single cent so far. Anyone needs money tips on DCUO? Yeah, I've been meaning to make videos about that.
Again.
Alright. He's down, he's dead, he's dying.
Is he?
Yes.
He's going to.
He's very close. Oh yeah.
Got him. There you go.
You were made for battle, Diana.
That was easy.
The drums
Oh, yeah.
of war pump the blood through your veins. The Amazons
Imagine that.
will always belong to
Everyone
me.
almost dies on the event
Worry
version.
not, nephew. There is no
All warrior combat
better
rating,
for
what, 153?
wounded souls.
Imagine if we had our full gear. No elite content today, Raph.
As always, death is the inevitable ending. Come, my shades, and punish these mortals for entering my realm unbidden.
Yeah, the Easy Droop. Last week, everyone needed Dionysium, or everyone needed a catalyst. So last week was a good time to make a lot of cash selling catalysts on the broker. That's the challenge of trying to make videos about how to make money. Depending on the timing, sometimes some items are very valuable, sometimes not so much. Like there's the Hawk back piece that was worth a lot of cash when it was first released, and for some time not worth so much anymore. So it depends. Like today was probably a good time to make some cash with the booster bundle. But in a few days, you won't be able to make as much cash. The price will go down for those items quite a lot. Like already when I checked the broker, there's a few of the auras and the materials that you can buy for less than 10 million. Yeah, around Halloween, the price for Catalyst went way down. But then we got the double currency for the artifacts, and that drove the price, I won't say way up, but that did drive the price up quite a bit. Favorite villain? Darkseid for DC and Doctor Doom for Marvel. What would I do if one day I receive a $100 donation? I would say thank you very much. I would be very grateful. But I try to be grateful even when people give $1, or even if just people give one like. Oh. I'm very grateful that you guys are here to support the channel.
Everyone's going down. What's going on?
Not sure.
There are ads? Oh yeah, there is ads. Okay.
The Hawk Cape is called Avatar of War, something like that. And there's the rare collection. Like you can get it for. Last I checked, you could get it for like 80 million, which is something that used to be worth like 900 million. So the price went way down. And for the cape itself, I have to admit I would have to look it up.
I'm like stuck right in the middle of everything. Oh, well.
Sorry if you crashed, CDR. Oh, Mike Stone says they got knocked out. Is that true?
Yep. People did. That.
The cape might be 700 million, Easy Droop, but I saw the rare collection for less than 100 million. Like it was 80 million, maybe 80 million and change. So it might be better to just purchase the collections. Assuming you can get all the collections. So maybe you have no choice and you have to bite the bullet and buy the cape itself. I would have to look it up. JD is asking, do you think Omni-Man was ever a good person in Invincible? It would be a bit of a spoiler if people didn't watch Invincible, because we do know what happens to Omni-Man afterwards. So anyone who reads the comics knows the answer to that question. But with the TV show, they only went up to like issue 12 or 13 in the series.
Yeah, I never bothered to follow that stuff that much. So.
Well, the show was fine. It was pretty good, except for Amber. Amber was, holy crap, not good.
Alright, one of the judges is down. Wait. Oh, for a second I thought there was 4 judges for a second. Then I realized one of them was Ares.
Yeah, Jade, it's pretty much unanimous. Everyone hates Amber. The way they portrayed her reminded me a lot of Iris West in The Flash. I don't know why I don't know why they seem to think that the girlfriends of the heroes has to be very unlikable, but
Well, I mean, look at Spider-Man and Mary Jane. She's likable though. Everyone likes Mary Jane.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Ember and Iris West. Like, I'm not sure why. For those characters, like, why can they be likable like Mary Jane?
I got a question. Is the escaped inmate chest piece rare?
I would say no, but I'm not sure.
Because I've never gotten that before.
I don't think it's rare, but I think it's a tier 4 piece of style that comes from. I forget if it comes from the tier 4 solos. There's a tier 4 solo mission that you can play like once every 4 days or something like that, or it might come from the Striker Island mission. I forget. Batman is saying that they're changing things in the Amazon Invincible, as in the story. Yes, they are. Which is, I guess, part of the problem. Like in the comics, Amber was fine, but they changed her for the series, and holy crap, is she unlikable?
Do not anger death.
You'll regret that.
Meaningless.
Yeah, there you go. He's gonna tank or get the ads.
You cannot hurt a god.
No, we cannot hurt a god, it seems.
You've earned my wrath. As each of you fall, I become.
I'm transformed into a statue.
You're a statue?
Petulant little one, aren't you?
Oh. Oh yeah, you gotta attack the ads.
The ads, okay.
With ads that when you're the statue, you do more damage.
Yeah, but I can't attack. None of my attack works.
Do not anger
I don't know what to do
death.
then.
Okay, I get it.
Death empowers me.
Oh, there we go, I'm back.
Little one, aren't you? As each of you fall, I become.
Ah.
Am I the last one alive?
I think so. Rafi was asking when I will be able to make a video about the red and the green time-torn material. I'm gonna have to get those materials first, so I'll have, if I'm lucky with the time capsule, with the booster bundle, or I'm gonna have to play the broker.
I wish I could.
I think I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, I'll just wait.
Death empowers me.
I'd reconsider that.
Jessica Cruz is a weird character. Isn't she the Green Lantern from Earth 3 that switched Earth and now is on the Prime Earth?
I wouldn't know. I don't know much about that character.
The Sinister 6 video, I've prepared some of my armories for that, but I'm gonna have to work on it a bit more. And also, there's other videos, sadly, that took the priority. But yeah, the Sinister 6 video is on in the pipeline. I just couldn't get I just couldn't work on it as much as I wanted to this week.
Okay, so anyone who is a statue becomes a statue, you need to attack all the ads. You are the one that does the most damage to them. And then if you get teleported away, you gotta fight whatever ad is in front of you to get back in.
So let's try again.
Right. Alright.
Meaningless.
This is probably the easiest part in my opinion.
You've earned my wrath.
The Legion ring, you have to either be lucky from Cosmic Boy in the 4-player mission, or you have to buy it from the broker. Personally, I bought it from the broker. Oh. Last I checked on the broker, it was like, right now it was about 300 million. But I would suggest go to the broker 5, 10, 23 times a day. You might see it a lot cheaper than that at some point. Yeah, you can buy it on the broker. At some point you could get it for as low as 100 million, sometimes a little bit less. But usually it's around 120, 150 million. But lately it's been more like 200-300 million. Yeah, Jessica Cruz is from Earth 3. Basically she's the Green Lantern from Earth 3. I don't think she's Hal Jordan per se, but she is the Green Lantern from Earth 3. Yes. Yeah, it happened in Forever Evil. Yeah, normally the Green Lantern from Earth 3 was like a power ring, but in Forever Evil they changed that a bit.
And we got it done.
Nephew, we must work together to end this heresy.
You need not fear these mortals, my dear uncle. It is my blade that will conquer death. I appreciate your help, Diana.
You're despicable, Ares. You would do anything for power.
That's what I've always found most attractive about him.
Circe, I'm not surprised you'd show up to a party uninvited.
I didn't want to miss all the fun.
My dear, the best is yet to come.
Ares is so evil.
Mommy Dearest is a crucial part of our plan. Isn't she, Ares?
Our plan?
Don't be ridiculous, sweetie. Why else would I cozy up to the Queen of the Amazon?
Yeah, this week if you can play the dailies every day, yeah, that should be. I don't know if you're going to be able to purchase one material, but you'll be close.
Rather, let's go.
Because the materials are 200 currency, if I recall correctly. 200 grains of time.
I've had enough of this. I will move heaven and earth to rescue my
And if you want to buy all the
And I know
materials,
you've got
even
my
worse.
back.
Yeah, Batman is mentioning that the Legion flight ring is pretty rare drop. Yeah, sadly. Before we jump into the next mission, let's take a quick look at the broker.
I presume you're gonna buy all the materials?
Probably. Normally, I'm able to get all the materials or all the auras or whatever they release with the new booster bundle. It wasn't always the case, but let's say I'm better at playing the broker than I used to be. So if we take a quick look for the Legion flight ring. It's an item that I look for fairly often. So you type Legion, you go into armor, and there's no rings. So I saw a few earlier for 300 million, and they're gone.
I'm waiting for to get some cash so I can get the Quarter Vowels mask. I need to get that eventually.
So let's see if we can cure for the last mission. Jade is asking, is the murder machine in DCUO? It's not. You can recreate the murder machine though. I have a video where I created a whole bunch of Dark Knight's Metal. If you look in my videos for like Dark Knight's Metal, I did create a version of Murder Machine. So we do have the emblem for the Murder Machine, and we have quite a few styles that, well, let's say, work well enough to recreate the Murder Machine. So yeah, you should be able to do that. But we don't have an official Murder Machine style other than the emblem. DC Scarlet Speedster is asking if you should stay as a healer. The answer is yes.
Alright,
Well,
so if we get
yeah.
Fortress,
Sorry?
if we get Fortress or Throne of the Dead,
Yeah,
no
we'll
go, I
re-roll.
guess.
Yeah, we'll if we get the wrong mission, we'll quit and we'll try again.
Okay.
Irish, you have to play to purchase item on the broker. Obviously, you have to build your cash. So any chance you get, go to the broker. If there's anything you don't need, sell it on the broker, and you're gonna have, because I see a lot of people who think that you just open time capsule and you'll be able to get one item that's worth $1 billion, sell it $1 billion. It doesn't work like that. Even assuming that you do get a rare item that's worth like $900 million, you have to pay for the escrow. You have to pay for the. Oh, I guess we're lucky. Oh no, we're not lucky.
What was it?
It's
I
Inner
didn't even
Sanctum.
know. Oh. I don't really want to play that.
How do we? Come on. Doesn't go where I want to go. There we go. Oh no, we want to Inner Sanctum.
I don't like any of the Batman ones.
Too late.
Hate them all. I don't know why, just the Batman missions in the base game are just so boring.
Yeah, but if you want to have the triple currency, we may as well play it. My accent, I come from Quebec, Canada. So I'm from the big white north. Favorite Dark Knight Batman? I would have to say the Batman Who Laughs. They pretty much struggle with that version.
This is Batman. Oracle's told me how you
I have a question. Cause you speak mostly French, I assume, when you're out in public.
It depends. For years, like when I used to work in animation, we spoke English in a lot of studios because all the scripts were in English. So pretty much the working language was English at the time. But
Okay.
also where I live, it's pretty much half and half. There's a lot of francophones, but there's also a lot of anglophones. So it depends.
I was just gonna say, how come you don't speak more French on your channel?
Sorry?
I was just gonna say, how come you don't speak more French on your channel?
At some point I tried to make videos in French, and people were confused by that. They didn't understand, and I got a lot of comments saying like, "What is that weird language?" And people didn't like that very much. So I stopped. Instead, I thought I could have maybe a French channel, but already feeding one YouTube channel is challenging. And also, it was harder than I expected to make videos in French because there's too many terminology that I don't even know what it is in French. I know it in English because I play DCUO in English. All the terms are in English. So when I try to make a video in French, I stumble over my words because I like the broker. Like the broker in French is called something else. But sometimes I would say the broker and then realize, oh, I know I said the wrong thing. And so I'm too used to the terms like broker, marketplace, and stuff like that. When I try to say it to make a French video, I stumble over what I try to say. So it's actually a bit more difficult to make a video in French, even though I know the language, the terminology. I don't know the names or the terms in French. So sometimes I have to translate, uh, do a rough translation of those terms.
Like, I guess you would just say store instead of marketplace or something.
Sure. Or the name of the DLC, the name of the gear, the name of all the names. I know the English names. I don't know the French ones. Sometimes I can take an educated guess and I'm probably correct, but very often I just don't know it. So it was more difficult than I thought to make videos in French. I'm promising myself to maybe try again, but I haven't done so far. Thank you, Yup. You're much appreciated.
Well, what you could do is you could do something simple where you can basically just do your normal videos that you normally do, and then just make basically take that edited one there and overlay what's called you doing it in French and upload it to maybe a French version of your channel.
Well, that was the game plan originally, but then again I kept on stumbling. Like at first I have to redo the audio,
yeah.
and also it's not the same length. Like saying you see it also in writing. Like to write something in English, if you want to write the same thing in French, you'll need, let's say you'll write 1 page of material in English, you'll need like a page and 1/3 or page and a half to write the same thing in French. And it's a bit the same thing language-wise. Like sometimes something that takes me 10 seconds to say in English, it would take me 53 seconds to say it in French. So it doesn't work. So I pretty much have to redo the video, and I pretty much I would have to make the video twice, basically, to really be able to do that. Because it just doing a translation just doesn't work. Like just translating the audio just doesn't work. It's not the same length. Oh, Jade is asking thoughts on the X-Men films Logan. Logan was fine, but I find it very depressing. So I saw it once. I tried to watch it a couple of times after that, and it's too depressing. I'm glad I saw it. It's fine enough as a film, but I didn't really like it. And sadly, they're trying. A lot of properties are trying to redo Logan. They did that with Picard, like the old guy who comes to the end of his journey, and I don't like that very much. I don't watch a movie to get depressed, and sadly Logan is very depressing. What say you, Mr. Ghost Rider?
Garage has been secured.
Oh, I think we lost a Ghost Rider.
Oh, sorry,
That's
turned
alright.
off my mic. I like dark stories, to be honest, but I mean, yeah, there's gotta be. It can't just be dark the whole movie through. Oh, you guys might want to get here quick. I didn't realize.
Yeah, we're still fighting ads.
Yeah, I like dark movies, but they can't just be dark the whole way through. You know.
I don't mind dark movies, but Logan was not so much dark as depressing.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen it yet. I just completely forgot about it. You know, I gone so far without watching it, I just eventually forgot about it. But if it's as depressing as I, hear it is, I mean, I think I'll like it personally.
Jade is saying it was based on Old Man Logan. Yeah, that was true. But I didn't like the comics to begin with, and I didn't like the movie either. So it was fine the first time I saw it. And Jacob is asking what I think about the new Time Torn materials. I haven't seen them yet, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to get them first before I can answer that.
I wonder why everyone's saying LOL in the chat.
I'm not sure. Oh, because Arc Knight says, my car! When he saw the Batmobile get destroyed.
Oh. Okay.
It was a fun one. Oh,
You know
and
what I want them to do? Is I want them to update the textures of all the effects on all the powers. Some of them are so outdated and ugly looking.
probably next year and probably only on PS5, but who knows?
Because nature is so ugly looking and fire is so ugly looking. So,
Yeah, but I don't think they can really do that. And sadly, upgrading to a PS5 is still very difficult. So I think they're pretty much stuck between a rock and a hard place. They probably cannot upgrade the textures until people actually switch to playing on PS5. And people cannot switch to playing on PS5 because the freaking console is not available anywhere. Constantino is asking if I can speak some French. Absolument, Constantino. Je peux parler français si tu veux, mais personne va comprendre ce que je dis.
I have complete control over Creator's facility. The visitor will be pleased. Now activating system control. Executive command, live fire.
And also, I know a lot of people are going to buy some booster bundles. I would strongly suggest, if you're trying to buy the booster bundle just to get the rare material, don't do that. Odds are, I think it's been chill at last time who purchased like $200 worth of booster bundle, and he never got the rare stuff. So if all you really want is the rare material, don't do it. If you want to open 200 booster bundle, $200 worth of booster bundle, that's fine. Assuming that you do it to get the replay badges, assuming you do it to get I forget what else is in the bundle. Like personally, I'm going to need a lot of replay badges, especially this week. I might replay some of the Save the Universe missions. We'll see. So if you need replay badges, yeah, open a whole bunch of booster bundle. But if all you really need is the rare material, don't do it. You could end up still not having the material even after you open the booster bundles.
Yep, I learned that lesson 2 bundles ago, I think.
Well, for a long time I didn't like the booster bundles because of that. Like I had purchased 8 or 10 booster bundle the very first time we got them in order to be able to get the cosmic material, and I ended up having to buy the damn thing from the broker for like 60 million. Like I bought 2 for 60 million and the third one for 100 million. So I felt a bit foolish. I should have just played the broker and not even opened a booster bundle at the time. So for 2 or 3 booster bundle, I didn't buy a single. I would buy maybe 1 or 2, and that would be the end of it. But then at some point I needed replay badges, so I thought I might as well open a bunch of booster bundle to get that. Or like in this case, I'm not sure how rare the auras are. But I want a few of the cosmic auras, so I'll probably open booster bundle at least to get some of those. If I get the material, I'll be very happy. But I wouldn't be surprised if I don't get it.
Hey, look out! More brainiacs incoming!
Yeah. Oh, we almost missed that one.
Almost. I was thrown away while I was clicking on the thingy.
At least someone was paying attention. That's a good thing.
Here, I thought I'd drop it on
How much does the pulse material go for in the broker? I have no idea. I didn't look it up in quite some time.
Later on, I'm gonna have to show you a Zarathos style I'm working on.
Thank you, Constantino.
I just need to get the material though. I need to get the purple. I'm sorry, the royal, or is it purple royal or royal purple chroma?
Sure.
That's what I need to get.
Well, the royal ones come from the marketplace.
That's what I'm gonna have to buy eventually, but I need to save a little bit of cash for this.
Well, it's a pretty good deal. Like, you get like 21 materials for like 20 bucks, 25 bucks, I forget.
It's still expensive though.
Yeah, but then you can redeem it for every single characters in your account. Like if you have a lot of characters, it's a pretty good deal, I think.
It is a good deal, but it's still expensive. It's frig, man. I mean, is it almost like $30 or something like that?
I think it's 25, but oh, you're not a subscriber, so yeah, it might be 30 bucks.
No, I am a subscriber right now, but
Oh.
I think because I think they did something recently where they added like some type of extra tax onto PlayStation stuff now. So I mean, I think it's like $30 now.
Well, they tax you when you get your PlayStation Cash, like I forget the name. When you purchase your cash for the PlayStation Store, that's when they tax you.
Yeah.
Support drones now active.
Who's stronger, Wonder Woman or Superman? Superman, obviously. What say you, Mr. Ghost Rider?
Well, there's different versions that are stronger than other versions of each other, so it really depends.
Nah, it is Superman. Oh, Achilles is saying he bought one booster and got the cosmic cosmic material.
Nice.
The Crow was a pretty good one. It's sad that Brandon Lee died when they filmed the film, but yeah, it was a pretty good superhero movie way back when.
Which one?
The Crow.
Okay.
It's okay if you don't know it. It was like in the early 90s.
Yeah, I don't.
And it's another of those movies that makes the actor playing Shang-Chi a liar, pants on fire.
I've heard of it, but I've just never seen it. I've definitely heard it in conversations and stuff, you know?
It's just when Marvel were making their promotion for Shang-Chi, they kept on saying that there never was a Chinese superhero ever, forgetting that a long time ago there was the Crow. Which sadly is par for the course. And they keep on trying to say that they were the first to do whatever, even if it's not really true. Yeah, the first one is yeah. Afterwards, you got the Crow movies that were like straight to DVD, so very low budget.
You know what's really funny though? Is that even though, what's it called, TV shows like CW are low budget, I still prefer the effects of the 1990s Flash.
Yeah. Well, at the time, it was a pretty expensive show to produce, which is part of why it was canceled. It was an expensive show to produce, and they didn't quite get the ratings that we're hoping for.
Mostly the time slot because of the...
And the time slot,
Simpsons.
yes.
Yeah, Simpsons was on at the same time, so that screwed them over. And
But
you know Simpsons, right? So, of course.
They tried to change the time slot, and that's also what killed the show. When they changed the time slot, the ratings went down the drain, and that was it.
Yeah. See, I wish they did so many cool little Easter eggs in there that I just wish I could have seen them pay those Easter eggs off even further down the road. But if you know, all they need was another season or two to do that, you know.
Sure.
But like, if, for example, there's a part where Barry Allen kind of makes a joke and says, my name's Professor Zoom, as you know, just trying to make a name up,
Yes.
you know, on the spot. And that would have been cool if later on, you know, down the road, he meets the real Professor Zoom. He's like, oh, you know, that'd been funny.
And Batman is saying, that you have to see the Crow. You're missing out on an icon. And we're going to lose a Reverse Flash from Earth 8. That is so sad. Raph is saying, half Chinese. Yeah, I suppose you're right. but still.
You know what's funny? I just thought about this right now, though. I don't know. I don't remember. I know it's one of the. I forget what character it was. I think was it maybe. Anyways, there's one episode of I think it was a Flash. It was a crossover at least. And
there's still a mob.
And oh.
That's okay. Were you able to?
Yeah, everyone's over here.
Okay, I thought we could move forwards unless we cleared out all the mobs.
Anyways, there's a crossover where they did a musical, and I thought that was one of the most cringiest things they've ever done in CW.
Oh yeah, but you have to remember a lot of those kids come from the High School Musical, like Supergirl and Barry Allen and I forget who else. So they probably saw that as a fun bit to make a musical.
It was cringe. It was just cringe. I know, I think some of them actually enjoyed doing the episode, but it was just cringe to watch.
Ready?
All I can say is that thank God someone serious like Batman is not in the CW.
So far, so good.
Never say never.
Remains is accessing the security relays for a full wipe of
You know, I've always wanted Batman on a TV show, you know, actually kicking ass and everything. But, you know, thank God, though, because you know what? I think I'd be disappointed if he was on the CW.
Batman is asking, what's your favorite remake? In this case, it's Mighty Joe Young. Yeah, that was a fun movie. I have to admit, I would have a hard time to pick one. What about you, Mr. Ghost Rider?
Brother, don't call me your creator.
I don't know.
This is not my.
I mean, I don't really have an opinion on it.
I deactivated you
I
when
really
you
have
first perverted my code, and now Brainiac
I don't really care.
you back to serve him. You're a slave to a false
Personally.
master.
On the contrary, the visitor has unlocked access to all the technology of the world.
Look through Batman's.
He has brought so
Bat
much
Arkham
knowledge
Knight,
to Earth.
Batman Rebirth, and then
Let me show you.
NPC.
Yeah, I guess I would have to pick Batman Begins.
Take out his terminals on the walls while I distract him.
I was making a joke.
I know
Usually remakes are cringe by default. Because sometimes they take something that was popular and then they try to remake it, but they fail to keep the good stuff that made it popular to begin with.
Yep.
Omacs without human hosts are just
Holy crap.
What?
I just took a lot of damage there.
Yes, Creator. The OMAC virus is the perfect tool.
Oh, that's right. I gotta avoid those little lasers. That's right.
Yes. Avoid. Jade is asking, can Batman beat Batman Who Laughs in a one-on-one fight? No powers?
No.
Well, I don't think they have any powers, but I'm not sure.
No. Just no.
you then assimilate you. You won't win. Only Brainiac will.
Come on, no one can defeat Batman.
Well, except for Batman.
Oh, okay.
We will control every nexus of information. We will be infinite.
So for those who don't know, avoid the lasers.
In the machine without even your
And
satellite
there you go.
what it is to be Brother Eye.
This shell is temporary. The visitor has prepared a new vessel to better accomplish our directive.
Then we should waste no time.
That's alright, Jade. Ask away. Fun is why we're here. So if you want to have fun, ask away. Ah, Raph, you're so mean to Batman.
What?
He's saying Batman is an insult to superheroes.
No. Wait, so were you born in Canada or were you born somewhere else?
No, I was born in Canada.
Okay. You ever moved outside of Quebec?
Oh yeah, I went to Germany for 3 months. I traveled enough, like I went to the States quite a few times. Like at some point I would go to New York at least once a year. I went to Atlantic City, went
Yeah,
to
like them.
went to Irwiscon in North Carolina. I
I love
traveled
the
just enough
roads.
to know that I don't really like it.
I love the roads of New York. All those lanes.
Well, it was a bit funny, like when I first came to New York, like at the time we thought that Montreal was a pretty dirty city, and then we went to New York only to realize that Montreal is pretty clean compared to New York. And then we went to Paris only to realize that holy crap, New York was pretty clean compared to Paris. So it's all relative, I guess.
Oh yeah, you don't realize the differences between, you know, these cities until you actually go there, you know?
Oh yeah.
You know, the people, the culture, the cleanliness, you know, the vehicles, the roads, the rules, everything is just completely different, you know? It's like you're in an alien environment.
Well, the worst part is when we went to Paris, we spoke the language, but we didn't have the same accent, so they pretended they didn't understand us unless we spoke with the very same accent they did. Like if you tried to order like let's say a Whopper, they wouldn't serve you, even though you had to say Whopper, then they would serve you. But if you said Whopper, they wouldn't serve you. It's crazy, but that's how it was.
I'd be like, I would just straight up say, give it to me now.
That didn't work. They were, let's say, rude. So if you try to be rude or to assert yourself, they just won't serve you and they will kick you out of the restaurant.
That's fine. That's what Yelp is for.
Yeah, but at some point you want to eat, so because they all do that. Like we were in Paris for about a week, and we saw two people that were kind of nice. Everyone else not so nice. And again, we never expected to have a language issue, but we did.
Yelp is a good thing. You know, it's like every restaurant's worst nightmare.
I suppose.
That and the health inspector when they're least expecting it.
Yeah, as Droop is saying from experience, Paris is pretty dirty. Well, I went there in '88, so at the time, it was much more dirty than anything else we had seen.
Did you have one of those long pieces of bread there?
Oh well, we have them here too.
I know, but did you actually buy one from there and try it?
Nah, we tried. One time we tried pizza and realized that holy crap. Anchovy, not a good. It was pretty pricey for a pizza, and it was very good. So we at some point we pretty much stuck to eating at places like Burger King or McDonald's. It was the less bad option.
Okay, in terms of restaurants though, what was the best thing you actually ordered on the menu?
Whopper.
No, I mean like a fancy dancy restaurant, you know, not like a fast food.
Nothing. The pizza was horrible. Because technically we spent like 3 months in Germany, but we spent a week in Paris, and like in Germany everything was breaded, I think.
That's
Like
interesting.
like way back when, before they had like refrigerators and stuff like that, they would put bread on the meat to let's say make it easier to eat. So which bounties should we play today, Monsieur? Should we play the Wonderverse bounties, the Legion bounties, or the Flashpoint bounties?
I would say Wonderverse because we don't really play it that much.
So let's go to
You
the
know?
Wonderverse open world map. So guys, if you want to come and join us to the Wonderverse open world map, we'll go play some bounties. So yeah, when I was in Germany, something I ate a lot was panned pork chop, like they called it, Schnitzel with pommes. And because I tried some sausages. I remember at some point when I stuck my fork in the sausage, it blew up like a big pimple. So it wasn't very let's say it wasn't very inspiring. So I
Thank you
stuck
for supporting the princess.
I stuck to eating let's say safe stuff.
I'm not a big fan of pork chop, to be honest. The only meat that I really like is chicken.
Not a big fan either, but it was the less bad option of the bunch.
Yeah, I like chicken. The only time I like beef is when it's actually it sounds weird, but I don't like steak. I like it in burgers.
Sure.
And I like I like ground beef in in say shepherd's pie or something, you know.
Ah.
Other than
combat.
that, other than that, I don't really like beef. You know, I don't know. I don't like steak.
It's all right.
I'll eat steak. I don't really, crave it.
It's just that everything was breaded, and at some point I got I thought I got something safe like a club sandwich. It turns out that like the chicken was breaded also. So so I stuck to schnitzel with pommes most of the time.
Breaded chicken actually sounds good.
So we are in phase 3, guys. So if you want to join us in phase 3, right now we have the evil merc.
Okay, I got all the missions.
I should probably switch my mods.
Oh shoot, no!
Don't die!
I went to the wrong teleporter.
Oh.
Whoops. I went to the wrong place. I gotta come back. I hate when that happens.
Oh, we're losing a Reverse Flash. Have a good day. Have a good weekend, Reverse Flash. Thank you for coming to play with us.
See you later.
Yeah, I love steak too. Although I love it well done.
Yeah, I can't eat it medium rare or anything. It has to be well done too.
Well, I can't eat it, but I don't like it. I like it really well done. Oh, let's see if I can change my mods without dying.
See, it's not that I don't like the taste of it or anything. It's just, it's a texture thing, you know?
Sure.
It's just a texture thing. And I don't know. I'm very picky with texture food. Like, I will not eat zucchini. I hate the texture of that so much. I don't mind the taste of it. I hate the texture of it.
Are you having fun here? I know.
Power for you, Commander.
Stop them before Merc absorbs that source power.
I do so love turning people into the beings that
It's the
they
same
are.
with tomato. I like the taste of tomato. I hate the texture of it.
I didn't like it as a kid, and at some point something happened, and I didn't mind it so much. And actually, I kind of like it nowadays. Ah, we failed.
Well, now we just wait.
Let's go fight the evil Ares.
Let me go
Phase
see,
3, deep box, it's phase 3.
Let me see if another phase is doing.
Oh, sure, sure.
I'll go to phase 1 and see if it's Atlantis.
Tell us if there's a group playing the bounties.
Okay, nothing in. Phase 1. Oh, yeah, I guess people are doing. Okay, so I guess phase 1 Ares right now.
Yeah, but there's plenty of people now, so we should be fine here.
Conquer Amazonia today.
Yeah, but don't you have to restart to be able to get the Hydra?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it'd be best to just come to this phase.
Okay. So phase 1?
I think so.
So guys, let us switch to phase 1. I'm stuck in combat.
I hate how Circe changes us to BC Morse. Annoying.
I'm stuck in combat. The game doesn't want me to phase. Oh,
Try
there we
dying
go.
or something.
There we go. So let's change to phase 1, guys. But that's assuming that they did defeat Merc.
I'm assuming, yeah, because I mean, well, they all came down over here
That's
really
okay.
fast.
We'll find out soon enough.
Our victory will be glorious.
So. They're defeating me pretty fast anyway, so I would assume they had the strength to beat Merc. If not, oh well.
Too bad.
Are you having fun yet?
So when are you going to go watch the Eternals?
No. I am definitely not. See, me, it has to be based off a character. See, I'm very weird about this. I don't like, you know, just Marvel and like everything that comes with it. I don't like just DC and like everything that comes with it. I'm very specific on characters that I like, you know. I like Ghost Rider, I like Batman, you know, I like Iron Man, Venom. So I'll go watch their films. If it's not any of the characters I like, you know, like say Captain Marvel, I have no use for it. I don't care.
Oh, come on, you have to watch the Eternals. You're so mean. Jade is asking what age I am. I'm 51. That's why I was in Germany in '88. And what age are you, Mr. Ghost Rider?
I'm in my 20s.
Ah, you're a young pup.
I am.
We can use our magic to close their link to our world.
Scarlet Speedster is in phase 2. Come and join us in phase 1, Speedster.
But I grew up with a dad that has that's very into very old things.
Ah, now you're being mean.
Like Elvis and Buddy Holly and you know all those old things.
Well, I liked a lot of old things because when I was a kid, we would get a translation of Marvel Comics or even DC Comics, for example. And like the Flash comic I was reading as a kid was actually comics that were first published in the mid-50s.
Yep.
Like the Daredevil I was reading as a kid was Daredevil by Wallace Wood from the 60s. As opposed to everyone else at my age was reading Daredevil by Frank Miller. But for me, Daredevil was Daredevil by Wallace Wood.
Yeah, I grew up with pretty much of everything that... See, I grew up with the culture of old things because of my dad, you know? But at the same time, in terms of surrounding stuff, I grew up with like 1990s and early 2000s trends, you know? For example, I grew up with, instead of, you know, watching The Flash for the first time on, say, the Justice League Unlimited, my first version of Flash was 1990s Flash, you know? So it's, you know, it wasn't like something super new and trendy.
And one of the characters that was popular here was the Phantom.
give the gods their due.
Phantom, oh yeah.
Like we had a Phantom comic over here, but also there was a Phantom comics from Belgium, I think, that somehow was also distributed over here. So like here in Australia and a few places in Europe, the Phantom was really, really popular. Didn't catch on as much in the States though.
I only heard about the Phantom like a few years ago, so I'm still quite new to it.
I would almost suggest the movie. The movie was fairly close to the comics.
Well,
Alright.
but now nothing stands between you and the goddess of battle.
Well struck. Now it's my turn.
I find it funny how Hera sends Athena to fight us.
Sure. And for those who are wondering, this is where you get the Omnipotence Headpiece. But you have to become combat rating 300, 301, I think.
Bring down a rain of arrows upon them.
Can I use my powers, please? I can't use any? Okay, there you go.
Oh yeah, you were... sadly, when we transform, sometimes we're stuck at 2, 3, 5 seconds where we can't do anything.
Maybe you should fix that.
Oh, our friend D-Box Game is saying he's 33. Easy Droop is 51. Oh, no, he's saying, damn, 51. Yeah, I'm an old guy.
I thought you were younger. I thought you're maybe, I don't know, early 40s, late 30s maybe.
It's okay, I get that all the time. For a long, long time, I was like 22. like even in my early 30s, people thought I was a guy. I was like 22. And then when I would tell them like I know I'm 30 or 31 or 28, they sometimes they didn't believe me.
It's just your voice, you know. It doesn't sound that old, you know. It still sounds pretty young.
I had a bit of a baby face until my early 30s. Easy Droop is asking what headpiece. I'll show it to you in just a second. Oh, we're losing our friend Batman Rebirth. Well, thank you, good sir, for playing with us. What did I do with the headpiece? Yeah, I know I have too much stuff in my inventory. I keep everything, or I try to. Oh, there it is. It's the Wise Elm of Omnipotence. So that's the headpiece you can get from Athena once you defeat her. But yeah,
It's outdated though.
Yeah, at this point, it's good for the style. If you want to have the style.
Wait, what does it even look like though? I don't think I actually know.
I had never really used it, so I would say it doesn't look all that good.
I fight for apocalypse.
Oh yeah, Scarlet Speaker is saying purple metal matte would be good for the Phantom. Yes, it would be. Oh, D-Box, we're fighting... we're about to fight the evil Caliban and Steppenwolf. Oh, let me show you on the map. So this is where we are.
I don't even see you anymore.
I'm hiding.
Oh, there you are.
Isidrup says his game had an error. Yeah, sorry, that happens.
I just realized from that in your artwork there, when you make your drawings of your character on your channel there, that your character has an M and in the game it has an L.
Well, I have no choice. The emblem I would like to have doesn't exist in the game. I'm using the Legion of Superhero emblem.
Yeah. Because
if I could use an M emblem, but it still doesn't look anything like the emblem I would like to use. And I kind of like the Legion emblem, so I decided to go for that.
I really like that. That was nice.
I wouldn't say it's my favorite emblem, but I really like it.
That source power
I just wish you could change the colors on it.
I don't mind. I like it the way it is, so I don't really care if it's color locked.
I like emblems that I can change colors on.
Well, they made it color locked so that it matches with the comics, which is fine.
We must stop it. Nothing. You're getting on my nerves.
Ah.
Stand together against the
Finish you.
invaders.
Well, I'm getting up. Perks of having this artifact.
I fight for apocalypse. I do so. Are you having fun?
Yeah, I felt a bit guilty. I wanted to upgrade
Are you having fun?
the strategist card, but I also wanted to upgrade the Lazarus Pit, but I decided to go for the card.
See, yeah, the Lazarus is not worth it unless you do get it maxed.
Sure.
I will say that the Lazarus is not worth it unless you're gonna get it maxed.
But I wanted to try the strategist card. It's supposed to give a bit more power, although I can't really tell if it does and how much it does. Oh, have a good day. Have a good weekend, Jade. Thanks for being here.
Yes.
And I guess we're almost done. For those of you who may not know, we go live at 5 every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to fight the Hydra, and that'll probably be the end of it.
Yeah, I gotta go make myself some food. So
I thought the same thing.
pretty hungry. Probably some chicken noodle soup.
I have come to conquer.
So did you get the Tier 3 Starro?
Nope. That'd be someone else.
Ah, poor Starro.
I am Starro. I have come to conquer.
Toxic Smoke is a pretty cool look. Gate Guardian.
You know what I really wish I could see, but I know it will never happen because, you know, one of them's dead, is I would love to see the Christopher Reeves Superman meet Keaton Batman.
Oh yeah, everyone would love that. I think Alex Ross made a few paintings with that. Like he had Linda Carter, Michael Keaton, and Christopher Reeve. Or did he use Adam West? I forget.
Adam West, I mean, I just feel like is completely different timeline or something because it just doesn't feel right. But yeah, definitely for sure, Linda Carter and Christopher Reeves and Keaton would be perfect, I think. What came first, the Wonder Woman or the Captain America show?
The Captain America show? You mean the movies?
No, wasn't there like a show at some point?
No, there were movies in the 80s, like with a motorcycle and a biker helmet.
Yeah, that's the one there. That.
Yeah, it's two. It was like two movies made straight for TV, something like that, and that came after Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman was in the 70s, and the Captain America movies were in the 80s.
I remember this scene where Captain America throws a bike or whatever, and he lands it perfectly on two wheels. I was laughing so hard when I saw that.
Yeah.
Or when he throws his shield like a frisbee, it's so funny.
Oh yeah. But at the time, it's all we had. It was as good as it got way back when.
Yeah. It's just some of the things there are just so funny.
Scarlet Speedster is saying that he's not seeing the shaded Cosmic Mat on the broker. We may have to wait a couple of days and not a week to see it on the broker, unless it's. I wouldn't be surprised if it's being sold for $1 billion on the trade chat.
The cosmic material?
The not the cosmic.
Uh,
The shaded comic, man.
oh. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get that eventually.
Everyone needs that, so it'll drive the price up, sadly.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be as difficult to get as the Superboy jacket.
You mean what I have?
I don't see the Hydra, and I can't target it.
When the time is right, I will lasso
It's right in front of me.
muzzle.
Ah, there it is. Holy crap, it took a long time to load.
Yeah, I don't know. The game. I don't know. I've noticed a lot of bosses don't show since the what's it called? How's the Legends update, whatever it's called.
Sure.
I've noticed a lot of bosses lag and there's like a delay before they actually appear in front of me. Especially in Throne of the Dead.
Yeah, the House of Legends kind of broke the game a little.
It's crazy to think on how old this game is and how long I've been playing. It doesn't even feel that old. I think it's what, just as old as, no, it's older. It's older than GTA 5. Yeah.
I couldn't say.
Yeah, it is older. It's older by like probably like what, 3 or 4 years or something like that. Crazy.
Where are we stuck in combat? There we go.
Man, I'd love to have a game where it's like you can do everything you can do in Grand Theft Auto, but you know you can actually be a hero or something. Man, that'd be so cool.
Pretty sure there's mods where you can play as the Flash or something like that.
Yeah, but they're kind of clunky though. We can get something official that actually is properly programmed, and you know has, I don't know. Yeah, I think it'd be quite fun.
So that's going to be pretty much it. I'll stick around for about 5 more minutes. If you guys have any questions, let's me backtrack. Let me backtrack in the comments just a bit. We lost our friend Jade. Izzy Droop is gone as well. Oh, Frishy is recently got back into the game, having a blast. Yeah, if you haven't played the game for a while, we probably have a lot of new contents, a lot of new missions you've never played before. So yeah, you'll probably have a lot of fun, at least for a while.
Yep. I actually encourage people that haven't played the game in a while to give it a shot again. You know, if you haven't played like a year or two, give it a shot because the game is completely different now. You know, there's a whole bunch of new stuff.
Oh yeah, D-Box, come back next Friday. We'll be here. So for those who don't know, we're here every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh yeah, and tonight there is a live stream, a dev live stream. Let me check. I don't know if they're still there. They're supposed to show the new booster bundle in the dev live stream.
Yeah, I won't be there.
You're so mean to the devs.
Devs mean to me.
Well, I'm looking at the time, and odds are the live stream is probably finished at this point.
Oh, probably. Their live streams are usually what, an hour as well.
Oh, actually, it says we can watch the replay. It seems to have lasted about an hour.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And they're showing the latest booster bundle. Oh, we have a 66 Batman outfit. Oh yeah, that's a pretty cool look. I wish we didn't have the lines on the chest piece, but well, what can you do? Thank you, Frushi. Yeah, I have a lot of videos. If you want to catch up on a lot of the content, yeah, you could watch some of my videos. Oh, we have a nice invisible girl here. So we have our friend Mike Stone here, Toxic Smoke, the Cosmic Destroyer. So I guess that's going to be it. Next week, let me check the calendar quick. If I'm not mistaken, next week should be the last Friday of the month. Oh yeah. So next week it will be Evil Friday. So we will try to play with evil villains next week. The last couple of times, it was a bit challenging to be able to get enough villains to be able to play missions. But next week we'll probably play the Save the Universe missions again. I forget the combat rating you need to be able to play the event version.
Yeah, that's gonna be an issue because the villain I want to use can't do anything that high. He's like just 10 CR underneath everything. So
Yeah. So next week we'll try to play the Save the Universe missions with evil villains if we can. If not, we'll see the group we manage to put together next week, and depending on the group, we might play something else. But the goal will be to try to play the Save the Universe missions. But who knows? If we have low-level players in the group, then we might just play some low-level missions in the on-duty menu. I guess we'll have to wait and see for that. So
well, we could
guys,
do all the different bounties everywhere.
oh yeah, we could try and do that. Yeah, but if people don't have the combat rating, they won't have access to the map.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
We'll see. So next week we'll aim to try to play the Save the Universe missions, but worst comes to worst, we'll play something else. And Mike Stone is reminding us that next week it's the Thanksgiving weekend. Over here in the Big White North, we already had the Thanksgiving some time ago, but yeah, our neighbors to the south are going to have a Thanksgiving next week. So we'll see. Maybe I'll bring more people, or maybe people will be busy celebrating Thanksgiving and we won't have many people to play. Again, it will depend on how many people we get, how big a group we get, and the combat rating of people in the group. So, any last word, Mr. Ghost Rider?
Nope. Just have a good night, everyone.
So, guys, thank you very much for coming to play with us. It's always appreciated. Thank you to everyone who chatted with us. That is also very appreciated. And thanks to everyone who came to play. And thanks to everyone who commented in the chat, and thanks to everyone who watched the live stream. I probably should have mentioned also we crossed 22,000 subscribers, and also we crossed 7 million views. I'll probably mention that in a future video. So have a good weekend, guys, and we'll see you guys next week. Again, next week it will be Evil Friday, so prepare your evil villains, and we'll play some missions. Have a good weekend, guys.
Yep.